Hujambo and thank you for joining us. In today's lesson, we're going to be focusing on another aspect of Swahili grammar, and that is simple Swahili tenses, especially the present perfect tense. So, this is a very important tense because you often need to use it in your day-to-day conversation. So, what we're going to do today, we're going to go through what it is, what it looks like in its affirmative form, and then how to negate it. And then I'm going to give you a brief drill to help you internalize the concept. So, if you're ready, let's get going. But as usual, remember you can pause, especially when it comes to drills, so that you can think your answers along because it's not just a matter of you knowing or understanding how the grammar works, it's about you being able to use it, okay? So we use the present perfect tense to show that events that have just occurred. So we use me as the tense indicator. I hope you already understand how the Swahili verb works. And if not, I have a free 5-day course that you can take and it'll show you exactly how the Swahili verb is broken down. So me is going to be the tense indicator in the affirmative. Now, when you negate it, the me is going to turn to ja. However, the beginning is going to change depending on the subject that you're working with. As you know, in Swahili, subject prefixes change depending on what you're talking about, okay? So here are a few examples. I have read, I have not read will be nimesoma, sijasoma. You have read, you have not read. Umesoma, haujasoma, or hujasoma. He has read, he has not read is amesoma, hajasoma. So this is when we're working with the singular prefixes. When we're working with the plural prefixes, we have read, we have not read, tumesoma, hatujasoma. Mmesoma, hamjasoma, for y'all have read and y'all have not read, and they have read and they have not read would be wamesoma, hawajasoma. So as you can notice, the me does not change and the negation does not change. What changes is the subject that you're working with, whether it's in the plural form or in the negative form, in the singular form, and whether it's the first person, second person, third person. So subject prefixes are a whole different topic, but for this particular purposes, we are working with just the personal pronouns, okay? So what we're going to do next is go through a few drills to internalize what you've just learned. I know it might have seemed like a lot, but by the third drill, you'll be like, oh, I've got it. So I have read. What would you say that to be? The word for read or study is soma. Nimejifunza or nimesoma. Okay? Nimejifunza or nimesoma. I have not studied Kiswahili. I have not studied Kiswahili. Sijajifunza Kiswahili. Sijajifunza Kiswahili. So here we see we are negating the I to si. Okay? So whenever you're negating first person in Swahili, it's going to come from ni to si. I have cooked food tonight. The word for cook is pika. Nimepika chakula leo jioni. Nimepika chakula leo jioni. You have read. Now I'm testing you if you remember how to say you. Umesoma. Umesoma. You have not run a race. Run is kimbia. Haujakimbia mbio or hujakimbia mbio. Some people prefer to drop the A and just make it hu, and some say the whole thing. Haujakimbia mbio. You have not gotten lost. To get lost is potea. Haujapotea. Haujapotea. You have not gotten lost in town. Haujapotea mjini. Haujapotea mjini. See what I did? I reinforced that. He has greeted you. The word for greet is salimu or salimia. Amekusalimu. Amekusalimu. He has not seen me. So here's a trick one. Be careful about that. Haja niona. Hajaniona. And the reason I was telling you to be careful about that is because we have an object infix, and that would be ni. Okay, so me is going to show up as an object infix, which is a ni. We have left the party. Tumeondoka karamuni. Tumeondoka karamuni. Or if you said tumeondoka kutoka karamu, it's just fine. But NI usually solves a lot of problems. You don't even need prepositions. It's just whenever you are working with a preposition and a location, adding an NI at the end solves the problem. We have not gone home. Hatujaenda nyumbani. Hatujaenda nyumbani. We have sent a message. Tumetuma ujumbe. Tumetuma ujumbe. We have not sent a message to the driver. Hatujamtumia dereva ujumbe. Hatujamtumia dereva ujumbe. So you're wondering, where does the come from? Why didn't we just say hatujatuma ujumbe kwa dereva? Just because in this case, dereva is an object, so we're going to use an object infix to indicate the presence of that object, okay? So that's why we are saying hatujamtumia dereva ujumbe. Now, if it was in the affirmative, we would have said tumemtumia dereva ujumbe. They have told us when to arrive. Wametuambia saa za kufika. Wametuambia saa za kufika. If you attempted to say wametuambia tufike lini, well, that's understandable, but we're really talking about time. So we are going to be literal about it and say they have told us the time to arrive or the hours to arrive. They have not told us when to arrive. Hawajatuambia saa za kufika. Hawajatuambia saa za kufika. You have not told them anything. Hamjawaambia chochote. Hamjawaambia chochote. You have told them everything. Mmewaambia kila kitu. Mmewaambia kila kitu. You have ruined the song. Mmeuharibu wimbo. Mmeuharibu wimbo. So how did you do? Well, if you did not know a lot of the vocabulary, that's okay. This is part of my training you in terms of what you should or should not know, or just use the regular vocabulary that you should have. So I encourage you to listen to the video as many times as you need. Remember that at this point, we were working with the personal prefixes. So I, you, he or she, they, them, and us. And then we're working with them in both singular and plural. So if you've mastered the tense part, but you were still struggling with the subject prefixes, I encourage you to take the 5-day challenge. The link is going to be in down below, or if you're watching this from the app, go ahead and just try the 5-day challenge and you should be good. If you have any questions, leave me a comment or leave in below here or in the app, and I'll be happy to assist you. I can't wait to talk to you next time, and as usual, I am rooting for you.